Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Boozer here. Thanks for stopping by. Today's video, I want to talk about the bloodline to your account progression, which is actually energy, something that not a lot of people talk about or at least make videos talking about. So I want to talk about in this video everything related to energy and how it's super important for you. At the end of this video, I want you guys to kind of take away at least one thing from the video and kind of incorporate it into your day-to-day raid life. And hopefully that one minor tip implement into your daily routine will actually help your account progression. I'm confident it can. Anyways, let's jump right into the video. Okay, so first things first, let's start off by asking ourselves, why is energy important? So obviously energy helps us acquire many different things, helps us progress our account in many different ways. So generally my strategy with energy is that I always run my energy down to 0. I never let my energy cap over 130. So I never stack my energy, like collect the energy and then just let it stack over 130. I very rarely let it go over 130 for prolonged periods of time. So the reason why is it's actually, you can actually math out how much energy you actually get on a daily basis. And then once you see how much that energy that you're not adding or not using for free because you're over capped, it actually makes a significant amount of difference. So I'll show you guys some math here, just some basic math here. So basically you get 20 energy per hour from natural regeneration. That equals 480 energy per day. And if you're going to do roughly like one dungeon run, you're getting about 50,000 silver roughly from the piece of gear plus the the silver gain from the run itself. This is a dungeon, not campaign, of course, and it has to be a gear related dungeon. So that it relates to roughly 1.2 million silver a day that is basically not being generated for your account. So this is strictly from talking about a silver standpoint. So obviously energy gives you a ton of silver. So this is kind of like one of the things where people ask me, how do I have so much silver? I must have bought silver or something, or I got some silver hack or something. I don't. I just grind, right? This is just daily grinding. This is just my daily habits of keeping the energy down for a prolonged period of time. And the silver just racks up. If you guys just keep your energy uncapped and just use it as it starts to refill naturally, you'll notice that over a period of time, you would have actually gotten some extra stuff. You, like, for example, extra gear. You would have gotten extra oils, dust, whatever you're farming, Minotaur, extra scrolls. So you guys would notice, and your account will actually progress as opposed to being capped. There is a time and place for people that cap their energy. Basically, they don't have a good spot to spend the energy, or they're capping it for like a future event because they can't manage their resources or don't have enough resources properly for like a fusion, for example. The thing is, if you do that, like I said, you're losing out on all this per day. You're losing out on 1.2 million silver per day. You're losing out on gear. You're losing out on whatever you choose to farm. So just something to keep in mind. I'm not saying one way is right, one way is wrong. I'm just saying the way that I'm doing, where it's uncapped and you just use your energy, you actually benefit quite a lot, especially in the long run. All right, so where do we get energy? I know it's a very simple kind of question, but you know what? There's actually a lot of places that we actually don't mention on a day-to-day basis that might actually surprise you. So obviously, you get it from your daily quests. You can get it from your weekly quests, your monthly quests. These can all be saved, right? These can all be saved until the right time. These can be saved for 5 days. Sorry, is it 5 days? 6 days? Ugh. No, it's 5 days. Yeah, 5 days. These can be saved for a month. These can be saved for a day, right? Of course. Obviously, you can get rewards here. See, you notice that I'm saving these pots for an event that's going to drop later in the day. So that's pretty much what I'm saving them for. You can also get them in the shop. Like, for example, this one, I'm just saving them, right? Sorry, not in the shop, in the inbox. I'm just saving them there. You can also get them in the clan shop. So sometimes you get energy offered to you here. You can also get them in tag team, in the bazaar. I'm saving this for future events, of course. You can also get them, we have a new source, we have Doom Tower. You can also get them in Doom Tower, for example. You see here, I have energy coming up the next day. It was energy today as well. You can get them from Curse City. So here's another good spot for energy. Like you kind of see, oh, energy here, energy here. You can kind of save those levels for when you really need to use them. And then you can kind of cash them in and use them at whatever event that you want to use them on. So those are like different ways for energy as well. And then sometimes we do get the check-in bonus. We get a little bit of energy there as well. So there's a lot of different places for energy that we actually don't, really notice. Also, the daily login rewards, we get them once in a while too. So there's a lot of places we don't notice, we don't talk about every day, but then we do get this extra energy, right? We have to find ways to spend it, efficiently. So how do we spend it efficiently? So let's talk about that. I got some kind of random habit tips that I kind of use for myself. So basically when you're doing like the quest, if you have the 7 campaign quest here, basically I would run 7 normal campaign quests so I could save the energy instead of obviously doing like brutal or anything. I would do normal campaign just to save a little bit of energy this way. So that helps. Another quick tip that I have is when you're like kind of farming food, this is like a little bit might be too much for some people, but for example, if you're farming 2-star food, for example, you only need 9 brutal runs, 9 brutal 12-3, and then you can finish it off with 1 normal run. So you don't have to run that last brutal run. You can save 4 energy there. It's roughly a 5% savings, right? So if you're thinking like 5% savings, that means every 20 runs you get 1 for free. I know it's not a lot, but it's kind of how these small little things, small little habits will stack up over time. And then of course, if you're running dungeons, try to run 100% dungeons, of course, or whatever level is 100%. Or if you're okay with stomaching a little bit of a small loss in terms of like speed, for example, or for level of difficulty, try your best to run as high win rate as possible in dungeons so you don't waste energy that way. Another quick tip here is when you start doing the campaign battles for 500 times, make sure you run normal instead of running any other difficulty. It does save you quite a bit of energy. This is quite expensive for energy, of course. All right, so where is the best place to use your energy? So it honestly depends on your account progress, but I like to break it up into kind of like 2 different like ideas. One is like permanent help for your account, and the other one is potential or temporary help for your account. So for example, permanent help would be things like masteries. Masteries, you farm them, you know exactly what you're getting. It's going to be a permanent thing. It's going to be on your champion forever. And yeah, you're going to get guaranteed value out of it. Potential or temporary help could be something like farming silver, farming gear. Gear is not guaranteed. Gear is just going to be a dice roll for yourself. You might get a piece that's good, you might not. In the end, you might get some silver. So you have to kind of weigh that out, right? Depending on your account. Of course, energy used for permanent help for your account is actually obviously very good. So there's going to be times where you want to build champions, masteries, and all that, and then there's going to be times where you want to start building up your gear. So I recommend that if you don't have a champion that requires masteries, try to do some dungeons. Ideally, ones with that correlate to events, so that you can obviously dip into some additional resources. So, for example, right now it's spider. And then additionally, if you can do a dungeon that has training as well, even if it's just 1 food, it is helpful because that energy that you're now using or you're kind of maximizing, you're now generating not only silver gear, you're also generating food. So that's going to progress your account as well. So make sure you guys kind of mix it up a little bit. Don't go all in on dungeons, and especially if you're not heavily progressed in dungeons. For example, like if you're not on really high difficulty of dungeons, like let's say you're on normal and you're slogging through, you're progressing. Let's say you're stuck on 13, right? You're like, oh, I really need these accessories. But is it really worthwhile to spend, whatever energy you have farming, stage 13 instead of finishing off your masteries for one of your starting 560s, for example? Probably not. I would invest in the starting 560s, make sure they get their guaranteed masteries, finish them up. Those are big power ups for early game champions, and then start grinding out other levels. Generally, I wouldn't start grinding dungeons really hard until I have a solid, maxed out team capable of doing it. I wouldn't go in with a half-ass team and then start grinding dungeons heavily because your team's not maxed out. Your team's not ready to go, right? Once they're ready to go, masteries and all that, then you can start grinding the dungeons a little bit more seriously. Of course, exceptions, right? It's going to be dependent on your account. And always keep in mind, guys, that it's nice to use your energy, especially like free regen energy or extra energy that you have, to basically grind a little bit extra in events. And then you can kind of use your energy to make more energy or make more resources. You know what I mean? So, in a sense, that progression energy that we're letting regen back every day, not capping ourselves, is actually generating more resources than just us grinding dungeons or a campaign or Minotaur, for example, right? So it's all compounds and it's all like little details every day. As long as you guys keep it part of your habit, daily habit, you just don't even notice it and it just becomes your daily routine. And you definitely start seeing some benefits, even if it's a little bit. But of course, it's going to take some time to see some bigger benefits for sure. Another quick tip I want to say is always grab your energy pots or energy as rewards before and use those before using gems, because gems will hold forever and you can always convert them into energy. So gems should be last things for you to use, but gems are very popular to use for energy. It's probably the most popular thing that you use gems for. So yeah, it's just a currency conversion. If you guys are spenders and you guys are buying things, make sure you guys, the daily gem pack is the best value in the game and basically what most packs are rated against. You get the most value in terms of you get the most value, right? But it's over a period of 30 days. You don't get it instantly. So all packs that give you instant value will be worse than this. But this is quite a bit of energy for 30 days. So, I mean, most low spenders will buy this. It's a big help. I mean, it's help. It's help. I wouldn't say it's a ginormous help, but it is a help. So if you factor in how much energy is actually in this pack, it's actually just under 7,000 energy in this pack for 10 US dollars. If you played Raid Shadow Legends, totally energy uncapped, not capped. So if you're just checking your energy, if you're checking your energy down so that's never over 130 or at 130 for too long, this is how much energy you're actually generating per month from this. So you're generating over 2 gem packs worth of value basically for free. So this is kind of why I always advocate to use down your energy. This is one of the most important things, I think, that helped me accelerate my progress, or at least keep my progress up where it's as efficient as it could be. So anyways, guys, that's going to be it for the video on energy. I hope I gave you guys some tips or hints or strategies on kind of my day-to-day, what I like to do. I know it's kind of basic for a lot of you guys, but I know this video will help at least one person out there. So hopefully it was helpful for more than one person. I do appreciate you guys watching as always. At the end of this video, I will be announcing the 5 winners of my monthly giveaway. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so you guys can find out when my next monthly giveaway video is. I do one every month. It's like content creator perk, of course. It's for 540 gems and 1 ancient shard. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. And if this video helped you guys, make sure you guys hit a like. And if there's any tips that I've missed, or if you guys have any comments or insights on energy or how you guys maximize energy, let me know in the comments below. I love to hear it. I love to improve my own gameplay as well, or adjust my own gameplay. And I love to hear it from you guys. So thank you guys so much. So without further ado, I'm going to jump into announcing the 5 winners. All right, folks, for transparency, obviously, 5 winners. Lots of comments, yeah. Kappa Tube, congratulations. Brett Ashley, congratulations. Mistress Sophia, congratulations. Yep, sorry, I almost mispronounced that. Kellogg's, congratulations. And Derek, congratulations. Okay, guys, let me know in future videos when you guys receive the rewards. I appreciate everybody that made the comments and participated in the giveaway. So thank you guys so much. Have a great week. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.